Oh God, hiya. Today I'm dressed like bloody old Granny Adams at the moment. Anyway, hiya people. You never believe what's been happening to me, Honestly. Oh, oh my God. Um, well, as you all know, I'm a survivor of this brain tumor, an acoustic neuroma, which almost killed me when it was removed. I went into a coma. Well, no, firstly I hemorrhaged. Then after that, I couldn't breathe. So I had a breathing tube attached to my throat, and I had a feeding tube as well. Anyway, it all got too much, so I went into a coma. Anyway, I survived that. And oh, I have to pause. There's someone at the door. Oh, bloody hell. They always seem to come when I'm busy. Oh, how do I pause the bloody thing? I had to send her away because I'm rather busy, trying to do this. And also, I'm not in the mood to meet somebody, at the moment, Oh, God, honestly. And, anyway, when I woke up, I didn't recognize myself. I had changed completely changed, And anyway, it has taken me, I was brain dead. And 2014, this miracle happened. Though the facial palsy has remained, and I'm now an amputee, as you can see. I'm now damaged on the right side of my face. I'm completely deaf, 100%, and that the eyesight on the right is not as good as the eyesight on the left, and noise of my smelling, my ability to smell is good as that one on the left, kind of thing. As you can see, my mouth tends to move to the right when I speak. And to make it worse, what I'm going on with at the moment, when I'm having to go. Anyway, in 2014, this miracle happened, basically. My memory, the amnesia started lifting, and also I went online and did some research about my condition, and I found out so much, so much about, our brain, that wonderful piece of matter. And what was I saying? I've kind of forgotten now. Anyway, you won't want to believe what I've been going through, with my GP surgery, RDKC. They dare to help disabled people. The town hall, the social worker in question, her office. I get on with one social worker there. She seems very understanding of my predicament, and she tries her best to make sure that I get care workers whom I'm happy with. But I mean, she can do so much because these two the social worker and her manager, they seem to have flying monkeys. I call them flying monkeys because they are like monkeys, kind of thing. They behave like monkeys because what monkeys see, monkeys do, And it's like anything they tell them to do, they do it. My God. Oh, oh God, I feel like being really filthy dirty here. But I'll save that for another video. And anyway, I feel now my life is in danger, okay? And I feel it's about time that I exposed this social worker and her manager, because it seems to me as though she means business. She really means business, because she actually got the GP to change my medication. So now I'm very aware of my lips. My lips seems to be swollen, and my deformity, the deformity in my lips and my jaw seems to be more apparent. And ever since I've been taking this new tablet, I've been going numb in my mouth, and I've been dribbling. Yeah, dribbling a lot. This new medication. And that is since she found out that I've got my own channel. That's how much she fears me exposing her, you know? And it's like, she's become so evil, so demonic. Oh my God, honestly, it's unbelievable. It's like a bloody movie. It really is. Honestly, you know. Today is, oh God, I think this is the wrong one actually. I have to pause because I think this is the wrong one. Yeah. Oh God, you've got to excuse me. I'm having to do these things under dire circumstances. And the sad thing about it is that I'm all alone. I'm all alone. And the two of them have so many people working with them, working for them to see to my demise. So this is very, very difficult for me. And today is a very shocking day. I'm having to read because my memory is just so poor at the moment. Everything is very poor. Oh, it's very poor. Um, Suddenly, I was hit with the truth. It was like, God, I've done it again, haven't I? I've written something and I don't bloody know what it is. Honestly. Oh, God. Oh, I'll leave it because I can't remember what the bloody word is. It was like, I'll leave it out. Even now, because the constant dizziness and the tinnitus, my head is just spinning. That's what it feels like. Oh my God. Honestly, I spoke too soon. I thought holding on to the chair was good enough. Oh God, because you know me, I can tolerate a lot. Although I've got multiple disabilities, I can still appear and speak quite normal. To talk about this situation that is having an impact on my health. It seems to me she was and still is bisexual. Actually, he was and still is a bisexual. Oh God, I do hope I've got the right piece of paper. Oh God, honestly, who is also a pedophile, and the whole thing has knocked me back for 6. No, you know what it is? What it is, this social worker and her manager, their behavior reminds me very much of the children's father. I'm going to say children's father because I really don't want to associate myself, any further with this geezer. Because what happened is that I refuse to believe, to to believe that this man whom I used to sleep with, whom I had children for, was capable of doing such evil, demonic stuff. You know, behaving like a man with no conscience, Count Dracula, a man with no heart. I just refuse to believe it. But the thing is, most of the time, the guy was high. He was high, always smoking weed and always drinking. Lager, very strong lager. Usually 6 a day, 10 a day. You name it. But he could still hold down the job. That's the thing. He could still hold on the job, but he never lost in any of them. You know, but he held them down, and I refuse to believe it because when I really, really wanted to do a runner, I mean, when the kids were young or were little, and I noticed the way he used to, eye up the children, it made me feel very uncomfortable. But I still wanted the man. I still wanted him, and that was shocking to me, in a sense, because I felt, how can you possibly still want to sleep with this person, you know? And so that sort of made me take in guilt and shame, kind of thing, And I mean, they were always, he played his card right, because the children, after I escaped with them, they would be crying, for their dad. They'd say, "Oh, we want dad back. We want to see dad," and you know, and so. I used to think to myself, "Oh God, I can't cope. I really, really can't cope." So I'd go back to him. Take him back, and so that's what I did until I was completely cornered, wasn't I? And it happened when one was 14, one was 10, and one was 6. And by that time, I was a complete emotional wreck, because what he did, he was very smart. He got me smoking the weed and drinking like him, kind of thing. So he could just get away with what he had in mind, what he wanted to do, because I'd be too high to bother doing anything or to realize what was going on. And in our home, things would always go missing, and I'd see things, happening in the home. And when I questioned him, he'd get very violent, and he'd raise his voice and start shouting, and go out and slam the door and go out. So it was just weird, 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 weird. And so now the same thing's happening. The social worker and the manager and the care worker, they have chosen to send her to care for me. Although they said they're caring for me, but nobody's doing anything, except to damage what they know I love. I said to her, when they damage my plants, it's as though they're damaging, the care workers. It's as though they're damaging me personally. So I think they've ruined my plants. My plants are all dying, And the thing is, nobody's any of the wiser, any, oh God, any the wiser, because people say, "Oh, they're just dying," but the thing is, when they're watered again, they don't look green. They don't look green. They still look dry and lifeless. And one of the care workers, when I mentioned it to her, she said to me, well, they're probably, because you're feeling so low within yourself, the plants maybe are feeling the same way. But the thing is, I've been in and out of hospital. Oh my God, it's terrible the way I've been. Oh God, I've been like a little, oh God, honestly. And God. Yeah, what's happening now reminds me very much. It's taking me back to what was happening when what caused me to lose the children, and that the divorce, to be away from him, what will cause them. And it's the same as the carers and the whole caring system. Because the thing is, the whole thing, the entire scenario is coupled with care. That's the thing. Well, they're abusing you, you're being abused, but yet they care for you at the same time. And that's how it was when I was with him, and the children as well. I mean, he'd do me lots of favors. He'd do lots of favors for me, but yeah, he would be abusing me as well. You know? Oh, weird stuff, weird stuff, weird stuff. So the whole thing is reminding me of how it was when I was married and growing up and growing up. Because my father used to take on the persona of different people. And even my mother, he used to wear my mother's dressing gown, and he used to answer the phone as though he was my mother. You know? God, yeah. I'm just trying to find where I was. Yeah. And the whole thing has knocked me back for 6. Why is it when we do meet a man, I say a man because, I like men, yeah, and we always try to change him into Prince Charming. There are women out there who will swear they don't do that. But the thing is, we all do. I think we all are meant to be free spirits, entities, forced to stay put just to satisfy the ego of another. I have got to say, these people, I have got to say, these people, because right now, I just feel absolutely, I feel grotesque, at the moment. I really do, honestly, I really do. My heart is broken, shattered into several pieces, and I don't know if I will ever find the missing bits. Imagine this, I have had to start completely from scratch with life. When I found the courage to finally walk, I was told you could go but leave the kids. Girls, of course. Yeah, I had girls. And I'll show you my girls. That's what I'll do. I'll show you my girls. That's what he was so envious about. You know, he really, really, really hates this picture. He hates it. Every time he sees it, he squinges. Because you can see my 3 daughters and me there. It's so lovely. Actually, I wrote a poem about them. What was it called? Yeah, it was called Daughters. I can't read it to you because I don't know where it is. But when I do find it, I'll read it to you. That's us, the girls. Oh God, I love this picture because every time I see it, it brings a smile on my face. You know something? I've just gone. Um, do I want to say anymore? Because I'm feeling rather tired actually. Anyway, I'll see. Oh God, and uh, and it did break my heart back then. Yeah, I I ended up topping myself. Yeah, yeah. But I survived. I mean, that's how this happened because I was left lying down by my bathroom because I was trying to go to the kitchen, get to the kitchen, and social services didn't think that I was brain damaged so badly, as badly as I said I was. Not me, my mother was saying. And so therefore they gave me the basic care package. So I tripped on my stairs and I was in on my own. I mean, although one of my daughters was staying with me, but she'd gone out, she was doing her usual, she was out gallivanting, and she came back, after one of her, what do you call it, um, pub crawls, one of her crawls, and because that was the time where she was a drug addict and alcoholic as well. And but now her life is a complete turn around. She's completely turned her life around. And anyway, the social worker, yeah, that's what happened. So that's how this happened. That's now why an amputee. Oh God, I can't be bothered because I've got to read. I want to read you the one about the social worker. You know, yeah, the social worker, because her case, it's like, it just reminds me, she reminds me so much of my ex. That's exactly how he was. It was like, oh God, they can see you're sick. They can see you're almost ready to die. But yet they just keep doing these things that you can't think is actually real. You can't take in that is actually happening. You know. Anyway, she's still trying to oh God, she's become quite desperate at the moment. She really wants me dead. She literally wants me dead, because I'm not getting any care at all. And if I do get any care, it's usually um, social work, it's usually care workers that she and her manager have chosen. And they don't listen to the fact that I've got a personal budget and I can, pay my own care. I should be in charge of my own care, and they should listen if I tell them that I don't feel safe with particular carers. But they completely overlook that. They completely overlook it, and they send these carers that's under their instructions to terrorize me in any way possible. So I've decided to use her name. I'm going to use her name. The social worker in question, the social workers, are Dion Charles and her manager, Annie Malcolm. These two women have been getting away scot-free, causing unthinkable torment to my life, to the extent of feeling very frightened in my home and reaching the point of wanting to die. Oh God, I don't know. I don't even know where I am. Oh God. I've done it again. written down something that I don't know what it is. The thing is, I care. Yeah, they're hoping to die. I will die alone, kind of thing. You know, nobody cares about me. You know, totally alone. You know. The thing is, I care about me. I matter. I count. And this is good enough. I don't give a damn if Martha doesn't like me. The thing is, I like me. The thing is, these two work in the caring profession and are seen as law-abiding citizens. This is what has happened to our black professionals and you could say pale-faced people who don't think good towards themselves as well, because they are that way inclined, and also they're not happy with the pecking order they've been placed in. You know, they lack self-esteem, and all of them lack self-confidence. You know, there's something, they lacking something inside. You know, so getting rid of somebody like me gives them great pleasure. You know. The thing, this is what has happened to our black professionals. They are unable to bat an eyelid when responsible for causing pain and misery to another. Black, especially a black female. Or should I say, just another man or woman. These two females show no compassion, empathy, or sympathy. All they could see or can see is a lame duck whom no one cares about. Anyway, I think I'll end there. Yeah. I mean, you know, it just totally, the whole thing totally freaked me out today. You know, and what happened was that she made it quite clear to me she meant business. And that's why I decided to use her name. That's why I decided to expose her, because she really frightened the pants out of me. You know, I wet myself. I literally wet myself. I mean, now I am wetting myself, you know, so much that I can't wear a nappy. You know, I've been wetting my bed. Oh my God, you won't want to believe what I've been going through. Oh my God, honestly. Oh, she made it quite clear to me she meant business. There wasn't any length she wasn't prepared to go to wish me harm. I felt my life was very much in danger. She actually imitated her colleague, her colleague's voice by pretending to be her. Yeah. Another social worker I get along with. We have a very good rapport, she and I, this one, and she seemed understanding of my predicament. It's scary shit. Yeah, yeah. It's a horror movie, literally, honestly. Oh my God, it's unbelievable. And to think, most fragile Vulnerable people just kick the bucket. You know, they just lay there and die. Yeah, yeah. Poor things. And their death gets written down as some unfortunate accident, a tragedy. What is going on now is really quite frightening. Or has it always been like that? Anyway, I'm going to stop now, people, because I've gone way ahead of my time. Amen, hallelujah, peace. Look at me, I really look like Granny Adams today. Oh God, this is what all this harassment and stalking and oh God, and you know, oh, it's doing to me, in my own home as well. I really don't feel safe here anymore. Anyway, people, I hope to see you another time. You know, I hope to see you another time.